I've gone live and it's evening time. So many new things happening for me right now. I'm not on my balcony, I'm actually live. I'm actually delivering a live stream. All right, so we're still in Kuala Lumpur. We're getting ready to leave tomorrow. We've done most of our packing. Of course, we're travelling light, so it's not a huge deal. And now I have, whoever's there, just write something, say hello, just so that I know that my chat's working, because I'm not actually sure if it is. I can see that there are 2 people here with me now. And of course, if anyone's watching later, welcome to you as well. All right, so I started from our apartment building, and let me show you. Let's turn that camera around and show you. Here we go. So this is the building that we're staying in just for a few nights, 3 nights. Hi Joanne, how are you going? And hi Catherine. So here we are, this is our apartment building. Ours is the one right at the back there, so it's 3 towers in this complex, and that one in the middle at the back. Hi Natasha, thanks for coming along. So this is the building that we're staying in. It's called KL Central Suites, and we've got this kind of nice fountain thing happening here in the front of our building, with sort of weird reclaimed, repurposed architectural features like doors and windows incorporated into this stainless steel structure. So that's kind of interesting. Enjoying Istanbul. Oh, look, you know, I've got it moving up my wish list since you've been there. I'm really seriously considering about adding it. Is it part of the Schengen zone? Because we may need to go somewhere and leave the Schengen zone, and in which case Turkey would do us perfectly. All right, so we've been going a couple of minutes. It's not quite 7:15 p.m. My start time is 7:15, so still a couple of minutes away from actual start time. And the reason I wanted to start here was to show these amazing buildings. So that one over in the background, it's not Schengen. Oh, that would be perfect, because I can only stay in the Schengen zone for 90 days. So that's the Merdeka, the second tallest building in the world, over there in the background there, second to the Burj Khalifa, and it's the one that some of you may recall. We could see that from our building in Kuala Lumpur the first time we stayed. And then we've got this amazing building here. Really feel like Tariq, he's been posting lots of posts about buildings. I reckon he'd love this. Look at that. It's very cool. I said hi Catherine, didn't I? I'm pretty sure I did. And if I didn't, hi Catherine. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to cross the road and head down towards Little India. And I chose this time because the lights are starting to come on. It's not quite sunset. Sunset is over in that direction. If we get lucky, we might see it between the buildings. But I just wanted to come this way so that we could look at these buildings first. The only problem is it's difficult to get down to the pedestrian crossing, which is over there. And there's a garden between me and the pedestrian crossing. So, and this walkway hasn't been opened yet. So there's a elevated walkway, but the building, or part of it, is still so new that they haven't actually opened it yet. Never mind. It's only a short distance that we have to walk alongside the road. Just to the pedestrian crossing here. Pedestrian crossings are just a suggestion in Malaysia. It's a case of who dares wins. And of course there isn't a pedestrian crossing here. So I might not even, I may change my mind. I might not cross the road here. We'll see. There's actually not a lot of traffic at the moment. We're going to be fine, absolutely fine. Here we go. It's a one-way street. So here's this amazing shell building. All right. And now across the road from here is where Little India actually starts. And it's in an area called Brickfields. So you might be able to see some of the brightly coloured lights becoming visible as we approach. We're going to cross the road again just up ahead. It's really interesting. It's actually really colourful and vibrant, Joanne. I'm glad we came back to KL. Because we've managed to do a couple of things that we hadn't considered doing before. And we've taken it a bit slower the second time round as well. Only a couple of days. But what we're seeing of it is I'm really enjoying it. So we've got a peacock fountain over here with elephants on the base. And there's some other kind of sculpture over there, I don't know what it is. And here's our building. That's where we're staying. Surprisingly cheap. Although I'm not sure, it might be considered expensive by Malaysian standards, but by Australian standards it's very, very cheap to stay. We've got a green light, so we're going to take it. And we come to this archway gate. Quite ornately decorated. Again, featuring the elephants. And hands and feet get featured a lot in a lot of the ornate symbolism around Kuala Lumpur as well, around the Indian sector. Whoops, I might have left myself short of time here, crossing the road. Okay, we made it. And here's where we start to see the silk, the sarees, shops with all the there's sequins, there's silk. Up this road here, we won't go along here. There's a lot of motorcycle repair shops up this street. Intermingled with mini marts. And there's a couple of alcohol shops as well. We couldn't find any bars in the area, but there's a lot of alcohol shops, like this one here. So they sell alcohol, but they don't have places to actually serve it, it seems, around this area. I'll move on. Oh, is it okay to come in? Yes, he's saying it's okay. It's okay to come in and have a look. That's excellent. So, let's have a... It's okay to bring... Thank you. Wow, okay, so we're going to have a look at some of the beautiful... Look at the models, the way the models, the mannequins are beautifully dressed in their saris. Little sari on that little girl there. Just have a quick look in here. And the beautiful fabrics. And there's a gentleman here actually at work making something. And there's just a shop full of silk and saris and beautiful dresses. Hello. Look at the beautiful fabric here. It's very lovely. Thank you. We have a bridal gown here. And look at this one here. Isn't this gorgeous? It's beautiful. All right. And then the rest of the shop is given over to, what do they call them? The buttons and bits and pieces for sewing. 3 pieces, 100 ringgit. So that's the, it's that scarf there. I don't know the name of it. What's the scarf that they wear over the shoulder? This is lovely. So beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you.
This one's a lehenga wedding collections.
Wedding dress.
Yes, some lehenga.
Sri Lankan wedding dress.
Yes.
It's very beautiful.
Yes.
It's very beautiful.
This also is a Kanjipuram sarees.
Banaras. What does that mean?
So Banaras silks.
It's the type of silk.
Yeah, so very soft one.
Okay.
This is a bit high.
They're beautiful. And this lady here, just
Yeah, this one's a Kanjipuram semi-silk.
semi-silk.
Semi-silk Kanjipuram.
Okay.
Adjust பண்ணிவிடுங்க. Adjust பண்ணிவிடுங்க. Video வரப்போகுது.
All right. Thank you so much.
Yes. Thank you.
I'll focus on the name of the shop as I leave.
Yeah, this one's a Raji silk pendant.
Okay. Oh, I'll come back and have a look.
Men's.
Men's is upstairs. Okay. Men's and children's upstairs. I won't right now. I'll come back. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right. That was very kind of them to allow me to go into their shop and have a look. So the shop is called Raji Silk Palace. So if ever you're in Kuala Lumpur, make sure you come and have a look at the beautiful silk sarees at Raji Silk Palace. So it's a bit darker now. We're getting a little bit more of the lights, a bit brighter. Down this street we have a lot of flower vendors. Just one dodging between cars. And there's a great eatery here. So this is where we're thinking we might end up for dinner later on. We're not sure yet. We haven't decided. This is Najib's Corner. So that's where we may end up for dinner. Down this street there are more fresh fruit and vegetable and flower vendors down that laneway, just over there. I'll duck down there for a quick look. Constantly dodging the cars, making sure I don't get run over, but here we go. So there's some more of the flower vendors making up the garlands. Just let this car past. And yeah, so this is where we may end up for dinner later on. We're not sure yet. I've sent Richard out to scout menus. But it's a lovely old building, this one. When this motorbike goes past, I'll scoot back and have a look. Oh, my gimbal has gone funny. Sorry about that. Back there you go. So this lovely old building, there's lots of food vendors inside here. And then as we come come to this street, you can now see the arches on both sides of the street that are a feature of this part of town. Across the road there we've got Bollywood. I just realised that Richard wanted me to go down that side of the street and come back this side, and I've done the complete opposite to what he was hoping that I would do. But that's okay, we'll work it out, it doesn't matter. We'll finish at Bollywood. We'll have a look in there on the way back. So we have street vendors selling fried savoury snacks, more silk sarees, and then we have these lovely arches all the way along the street. Really colourful, really decorative. The garlands. And then we have more of these. These ones are sweets. May I look? May I look and film? It's okay to film? Film? Okay. So these are sweets. And these are what they call pani puri. So they fill them with different fillings, some savoury, some sweet. I've seen them selling chocolate pani puri. Hello. I'll come back and have some later. Can I show? So here, look, we can have chocolate pani puri. We can have ones with cheese, and this is the original one here. And then these are the sweet, Indian sweets. A lot of them are made with condensed milk or coconut milk. Thank you. So we have fresh fruit out, music playing across the road. So many vegetables, I have no idea what they are. I don't know what these are, for instance. No idea. Across the road we've got Rati Silk Palace. I'll come back. I'll come back later. But can I look? These are pani puri, are they?
Yeah,
pani puri. Lovely. Thank you so much.
Yeah, pani puri. Yeah.
So here we can get, I think these are called kurtas, the Indian dress that they wear over long pants, I think, normally. So 40 ringgit. Oh, those little ones are a type of eggplant. Thanks, Joanne. I've never used, we've never actually seen them. I'll have to keep an eye out for them when we get back to Sydney. What about these? I think these are called drumsticks. I have a feeling it might be off a tree called a moringa tree. And then, is that a bitter melon? This one here. Lots of vegetables. Oh, here's this one again, Joanne. So they're a mini eggplant. It's right next to the big ones. So much colour, so much bling, music and sound. Oh, I'm sorry. And if I stand out in the middle of the road, not quite the middle, we can see the coloured lights in both directions. It is, isn't it? It's foot tapping music, Natasha. It's great. And then we look in this direction here. Okay, back off the road. All right, now this is where we had dinner the other night, last night. Or it feels like I've been here more than a day. Yes, last night we had dinner here, and we had the masala dosa, which was really filling and really tasty. So let me see if I can find it on the list. Masala dosa, it's filled with I think it might be over that side, filled with like a potato curry, and then with gravies and sauces on the side. But very tasty. No, I can't see it. Can't see it now. Oh, there it is, up there, right in the middle. Masala dosa. Richard found me. So we have stalls selling shoes. Oh, they do. They have great vegan options. Hello. Have wonderful vegan options here, because a lot of Indians are vegetarian, of course. There's a large vegan restaurant quite close to us. So this one is, what's it called? I'm not even sure what it's called. Mangala Tibam Patu Maligai. Looks like they had a fashion show here about 7 years ago. So more Indian sweets and snacks. And then over here, another street with the flower garlands. It's a mixture of real and fake flowers. I don't know what they do with them all other than using them in the temples is my guess. You see them adorning the gods in the temples. Look at the way he's stringing these flowers together. Such skill, I could never do that. And then we continue on down this way. I'm going to cross the road again shortly. And then we'll head up the other side. There's 3 or 4 streets with this similar sort of coloured archway defining the district. And the reason it's called Brickfields is that there was a big fire back in, I think it was the early 1800s, that wiped out all the thatch and timber houses in the area. And so there was an edict at that time to reconstruct or rebuild in brick. And this is the area where the brick manufacturing was carried out. So we're going to cross the road to this really colourful building over here. And you can see on this side of the road, it's all eateries all the way up the street. Okay, we're good to go. Lots of outside dining. Very colourful building. And what are they cooking over here? Let's have a look and see. Looks like we're doing something with something with rice. Lots of tossing and frying happening over here. There we go. Mixing up the rice. And it is still very humid. The sun is down now, the sun's gone, but it is still very humid. Lots of people are here. Lots of people having their dinner. We're going to join them shortly. On this side of the road we have a few gold and jewellery shops. And when we came here the other night, we saw they are quite serious about their security. So there are armed security personnel sitting outside the jewellery shops. Just as a reminder to let you know. Here's some nice blingy shoes. So Rani fashion jewellery probably doesn't have quite the extent of the gold that the other jewellery shop has. Sorry? Go in. Go closer, he says. My favourite food is aloo gobi. I missed the rest of that comment. Joanna moved off screen. So this is more costume jewellery, I think, in this shop. The bangles are very cheap. 2 ringgit 10 for this big bundle of oh no, that's a size. What's that? I don't understand what that says. Wait a moment, let's have a look. Okay, here we go. 10 ringgit it is for that, which is about $3 for this big bundle of bangles. Or you can have something like this one here. Whoops. Looks like that one's on sale. It's down to $10. Okay. Secret of shining women. Wedding bangles, fancy bangles, covering bangles, stone bangles. It's all about the bangles. Okay. And then we have Rani silks. Oh, it's nice just standing here. They've got the air conditioner blowing out of the shop. So here we have more of these. Again, I don't know the name. The drape that goes over the shoulder. So Rani silks. Just trying to get my camera straight. Rani silks, that is. And that says, it's not showing in my camera, but that pink sign says the richness of silks right beneath Rani silk. We're going up to Bollywood. There's a big screen up there displaying Bollywood. Now I don't know whether this is just an advertisement for the shop or whether they show Bollywood films up there. Okay, just watching for cars at the moment. They're everywhere. There's cars going one way, motorbikes going the other. There's a shrine up the end of this street. Right up the end there's a shrine. And More silk, more gold, more jewellery. So let's have a look. Some of these lovely earring and pendant sets. No visible prices, I'm afraid. Very ornate. And look, there's a 50% off promotion happening right now. Bangles are a big thing. Okay, so look at this. The centerpiece here, like once again the red bridal dress. So this looks like a more serious jewellery shop. May I look? So we've got some really beautiful gold. Yes, I know. Really beautiful gold in here, and that's more of the genuine rather than costume jewellery. Very beautiful. Okay. There was a security guard with a weapon sitting there and it looked like the shop owner was giving me a weird look, so I thought it was probably best to move away quite quickly. Right, we're back into the dining area of Brickfields. Very interesting neighbourhood it is, isn't it, Joanne? And So this place has more of the flower garlands. We've got one fellow trying to hustle us to take a table, and a young mother chasing her child and meting out some discipline, which makes it a little bit of a challenge to walk between them. So here's a vegetarian restaurant. Someone was asking about a vegetarian or vegans. Here's a vegetarian. Here's a curry house here. And then here's Bollywood. I think this might be just a department store. But here we go, look. So you get your dancing moves on outside this shop. So we've got our rap Indian music. Weird combination, very weird combination. Yeah, a bit across there. The fountain's on. Oh yeah, the fountain's on. All right, we might go across the road a little bit closer to the fountain and we might finish up over there. It's getting close to 40 minutes. It's probably shorter than the usual tour, but we've pretty much covered it. So let's look down the street as I try not to get run over. As I said, we're on a pedestrian crossing, but they're just suggestions. There don't seem to be any rules about stopping for pedestrians on the crossings. All right, so there's a little pathway here I can go through, and we'll finish up at this lovely fountain. The water wasn't on before. There we go. Look at that. So what do you think, guys? Did you enjoy your little tour of Enjoy your tour of Little India. Yeah, it was lovely, wasn't it, Joanne? And I'm just telling Richard, Joanne tells us that Turkey's not part of the Schengen zone, so maybe we can go there once my time runs out in Europe.
Well, I don't have to, but you do.
Oh yeah, Richard's reminding me that he doesn't have to leave Europe. It's only me that has to leave. Let's turn this camera around. You love the tour, Natasha. Look how my hair started out looking decent at the beginning, and now it's just a sodden mess. That's just the water running off my forehead. So yeah, I thought it would be nice to actually do a live tour for a change, and this was perfect since it's so close to where we're staying. We're about to go and have dinner. I think Richard's found somewhere we can go, hopefully.
Indian.
He's suggesting we go for Indian. What do you reckon? Is that a good suggestion? All right, everyone. This was just a short one. Thanks so much for joining me. And Dad's just she's trying to butter me up for some reason. She says I look beautiful. I'm going to argue that with you, Natasha. I don't agree, but there you go. All right. Thanks, everyone. I'm going to leave it there, and we'll see you again very soon. My next tour is going to be when we're in Vietnam. We'll be sitting in Vietnam near the beach, live streaming from our room, and it'll be part 2 of Penang Hill. So keep an eye out for it. It's going to be 2 days from now, but in the morning, so Friday morning, my time. All right, thanks everyone. Let's turn this around for one last look at, how do I do this? Where is it? There it is. There. I was trying to do it without putting my finger in the way. One last look at the main street. We'll just head back through here. There we go. So if ever you come to Malaysia, you come to Kuala Lumpur, I definitely recommend coming to Brickfields, particularly if you like Indian food. Okay, bye for now everyone. See you later.